it's Rosie here, and I am back with an Amberlynn Reid react, and this time, I think it's about me. So I got a comment earlier. Well, let's backpedal a little bit. It's Saturday. I have been trying to get a few things done around the house since y'all know that Tom is still gone for work.
What is it like driving an old work truck? The AC is broken. Every light on the dash is on. All the glass is broken. It's full of shit. And in the back is full of shit.
It's disgusting, like whatever. Anyway, came home, showered, fed all the babies, did all my usual stuff, and then I got myself prepared. And it's not just to react to our girl Amberlynn. I actually am keeping my brother tonight. He's staying here with me, so we're gonna probably maybe go to the movies. I don't know. We might not. If he just wants to stay home and play Forza, fine by me. I would much rather stay home and play Forza. So anyway, I don't know what this look is inspired by, and a lot of you might not like it, so it is what it is. But I thought, since our girl was talking about me, and I'm a main character right now, I'm going to give you some main character vibes. Now, I have not done anything with my hair in hopes that he'll want to just stay home and play Forza, so, yeah, hi. Hey guys, hey. Okay, anyway, this video is called Weight Loss Surgery in Mexico, New 6X Maxi Dresses, and TW Panic Attack Vlog. I think it's funny that she put 6X Maxi in there, since everyone's always like, we know you keep buying 4Xs and they're too small, you wear them like shirts. So, without further ado, all right.
Hello. So
Hello.
I wasn't gonna vlog today, but I do have something like on my mind that I kind of just wanted to answer, because I have had some people ask me, why don't I go to like Mexico to get weight loss surgery?
Okay, just BT dubs. I did not ask her to go to Mexico or say that she should. Also, I really don't like the way whoever was messaging her phrased this. No therapy, nothing. They just want money. Might change your life, sis. I think our girl needs therapy. So, yeah. 10 out of 10, do not recommend that Amberlynn goes to Mexico. All right, let's keep going.
It's drastically cheaper. You know, you don't have to go through all these
It is cheaper,
etc., etc. And the answer is pretty easy, especially now. I am following someone's journey on here.
I thought she wasn't following me anymore.
To get their surgery done, and there was like,
it was me.
Not many requirements, like no therapy, nothing, and now they're struggling
with
like
no therapy,
being afraid of food, because they didn't have like the requirements of therapy beforehand.
Okay, let me pause this, because I got a message asking like, yo, are you really afraid of food? And I did a video on it the other day at like talking about OA, talking about things like that. And I would say phrasing it as I'm afraid of food is the right way to phrase it. I just feel like it's kind of out of context. So basically what she's referring to is, in this video, I was talking about how I found myself the other night staring into my husband's junk drawer. And all the thoughts going through my mind were like, could I eat this now? When could I eat this? What if I want to eat this? Do you think I could eat this? And I was just standing there, just staring into this junk drawer, contemplating ways to not be on my diet. And would it hurt me? Would I throw up? That kind of thing. And yeah, it really, really scared me to be like, I've gone through all of this. I am going, every day is a process, right? I'm only like a little over a month out, right, from having gastric bypass surgery. And you scare yourself when all of your thoughts are on food and you can't get food off your brain. And now you're contemplating ways to not follow the diet but not get sick. So yeah, it's really scary. And I summed it up as saying, I am afraid of food. And I am. And that doesn't necessarily have to do with going to therapy or not going to therapy. I think I've mentioned this previously. I've struggled a long time with anxiety and depression, and I went to therapy for that. So those issues that I now, take medication for and etc. Not everyone's business, but those issues are separate than this. And now I go to OA to talk about this and have been working through my food issues in a space that just feels good. Like being around people who have similar issues to you and all they can think about is food. It's definitely helpful because nobody judges you, and they understand when you share things like that, especially the phrasing of being scared of food. There's a lot of people in my group who kind of echo that sentiment. I don't like how she's using it here to support her narrative. If anything, it's like, I'm on my own journey. You need to be on your own journey. And you shouldn't use the fact that, yeah, I'm scared of food to push your own narrative so that you don't have to go search out other ways to get the surgery. Now, I think going through a more traditional method is probably the best bet for Amber. However, she's been playing games with this. She just wants to check off all these appointments so she can say she's done them. And with that in mind, before I keep going, I did a retro react the other day, and it was from 4 years ago. And 4 years ago, she claimed to have been in therapy. She claimed to have a dietitian, and she claimed to have found a doctor. So tell me why all of those sound like all the stuff she's been acting like is brand new the last month or so, having a therapist, having a doctor, having a dietitian, when 4 years ago she was telling us she had all that stuff. And she obviously didn't get anything out of it, because if you're not going to be honest, whoop-de-frickin' do that you're going to therapy, if you're not going to actually be introspective and work on yourself and put in the work, keyword work, which is what I'm doing for myself every single day, is putting in the work with my diet, putting in the work with my mindset. It's every day. You don't get to slack off. Every day you wake up and you make the decision. And then there's a million little decisions along the way, and you have to keep making the right one. Because when it comes to being a food addict, or it comes to being a compulsive eater, which I'm a compulsive eater, every single day is an opportunity to fall off the wagon. Every single day. So you got to put in the work. And I don't like that she's using my story as a way to be like, oh, going to Mexico is bad. Because I'm on my own journey. I'm losing weight. I'm getting healthy. And it's working for me. So, okay, back into it. We're only 45 seconds in.
Which, now that I've started therapy and I've talked more to my psychologist, like the one who recommended therapy, that I do it, now that I understand more of the reasoning behind it, it makes sense, because I don't want to get my surgery and be afraid of food. And
I thought the surgeon said she had to do therapy.
It just seems so
I don't like that she keeps saying that.
Getting
it's my own problem.
Like a pivotal moment in your life that is healthy, and good things will be coming from that. You literally just go to Mexico, and I know you do like a little bit of lab work.
She still thinks that weight loss surgery is a magic wand.
That's pretty much it. Like, therapy isn't required. To work on your past trauma isn't required. To work on your food issue.
Okay, pause again. We've made it we were 1 minute and 30 seconds in. I'm sure she's going to deviate off this topic soon. But I just have to say, y'all, you have to give them all your health information. You have to fill out an application to get it done. You have to have an EKG. You do have to have all your labs done. You can't have too many other health problems. And honestly, they want you to be under a 60 BMI. So Amber couldn't even go there with her 100 BMI that she has. So I guess it's not really a concern. But they make sure that you're healthy enough to have the surgery. That's not the issue. So I don't like that. I also don't like that she's using my Ugh, whatever. Okay, back into it.
Isn't required, and I just find that to be strange, and I don't exactly agree with that because, you know, the reason why we need weight loss surgery to begin with is because we have problems with food. And
okay, we made it 15 seconds, y'all. I don't care if she agrees, doesn't agree. Girl can kiss my foot. You know what I'm saying? It's not up to her, because thousands and thousands of people go every day to other countries to have this surgery because their insurance won't pay for it in the US. And also, I was recommended to go somewhere other than the United States by my own primary care physician because my BMI wasn't high enough that the insurance would cover it, and I didn't have any other like comorbidities at all. No diabetes, normal blood pressure, normal blood sugar. For all intents and purposes, not a damn thing was wrong with me. Okay? No sleep apnea, nothing. Do you know what I mean? And because I wanted this for myself, but my body, I guess, hadn't reached the point where the insurance company thought I should get it. I guess they wanted me to be 579 pounds or however much she weighs and before they would give it to me. So my primary care physician said, hey, look, you might want to look into other options. And that is where I started looking around. However, the surgeon I went to is the one my aunt went to, and also her sister and a bunch of her friends. And no one's had complications, no one's had issues. So I guess it's working. But again, if you're not going to put in the effort, don't come here and try to come for me. Even without saying my name. I wish this girl would say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Say my name. Do you know what I mean? I wish she would. I really wish she would. But I don't think she wants to give me the attention, which is fine. But I thought she said in some recent messages that she wasn't watching my journey anymore because she didn't like how I talked about her. So that scared of food thing just came out like 3 days ago. So tell me that you're watching my channel without saying you're watching my channel. Okay, sorry.
I don't want to go into surgery or get out of surgery and be afraid of food.
I know she ain't trying to say that because she ain't even had it yet.
It sounds like setting yourself up for failure type style. And I definitely don't want to put myself in that position. I feel like
that's come from my own introspection, dummy.
Unfortunately, the process is longer. It is more expensive.
You know what?
But that process,
if I'm still around in a year, 1 year from today, what's today? April 1st. 1 year from today, let's see where I am in my weight loss journey versus where Amber is in hers. And I know we're all on our own journey, but let's just see. Since she thinks I'm setting myself up for failure, let's just see where our girl is in a year. Now, obviously, if she has some serious health issue, I'm not going to comment on that. But like, truly, let's see who's failing and who's not failing.
Is going to make you be successful. And I don't know, I've just gotten so many questions of people asking about that, and I could talk a lot more about this. I could be very long-winded in this subject because I feel like going to Mexico for someone who is like a food addict.
Lots of people in my 600-pound life weren't successful.
Of requirements and help that you need to put into yourself before you get the surgery. Like, I understand that sometimes, you know, you have to do what works best for you, and since it is cheaper in Mexico, I understand why people choose that, but I just don't think that it's good, because the more I learn about weight loss surgery and the things required to get it here in the USA, like, it makes sense. It adds up. I truly feel like after weight loss surgery, if you're afraid of food, if you're opening,
ask me how I care.
Fearful.
Do I care about her opinion? No.
Eat that food, or you're afraid for when you're allowed to have that food, then you didn't put enough work in yourself before surgery. And that is why I'm going to therapy now. And that is why I'm getting this shit figured out now, because I don't want to be put in that position. I know after surgery it's going to be really hard. Therapy is still going to be needed. That is so freaking important.
I'm dead. I am dead, y'all. What? How's she gonna come at me like that? And I was being vulnerable and sharing things about myself. How could she? But honestly, I don't like that she's using that as like an excuse, because my journey isn't her journey. Like, I don't know how many more times I can say that. It's about me. It's about me and what's right for me. And yeah, I'm a compulsive eater. It's in the freaking name. So yeah, I'm worried, but I've been doing the work, finding out my triggers, finding out what foods I have to abstain from the rest of my life, because they are triggers. So just because I'm saying, hey, I'm scared of food, like, that's me being vulnerable about myself, not you. Who's to say? You've had so many different eating disorders, you can't seem to land on one. So who's to say you're going to come out of it scared of food? But yeah, you also want to know what's scary? It's scary when there's something that's in your diet paperwork that you can eat, and just taking one bite of it upsets your stomach and makes you vomit. So yeah, it's scary. It's scary. Lots of things about the weight loss surgery process are scary. The pain, the nausea, not to mention anytime you get put to sleep, you can have tons of other issues that result from that. But just from the sheer fact that you were put to sleep. Like, you can get new allergies. All kinds of things can be wrong with you just through that process. Like, I know when I had my leg surgery, I developed motion sickness. Never had it in my life. And after I had my leg surgery, I can't ride in the back seat of a car. I get sick anytime I get on a boat. I have a lot of trouble on planes. I always have to have the window seat. So it was a real struggle having an aisle seat after having this surgery. And it's like the horizon leveling or whatever. But I have medications I take for that. But as I'm saying before I went off on a tangent, everyone is different. And I just can't believe she would use that as her reasoning and try to make it sound like what I did was wrong when I did what was right for me. And all I've been saying is she needs to do something that's actually good for her, instead of these Amazon hauls, P.O. box things, coloring, whatever random shit she does when she sits at home all day, every day. She needs to be doing something better. Like, she ain't even been talking about doing laps around the island recently. Have you been? No? That's what I thought. Or she's going to get anything good out of therapy because she doesn't take it serious.
And how I feel, getting weight loss surgery in Mexico is like throwing someone who's never been around lions and tigers into a cage with them. But then doing it with the requirements.
That's the dumbest metaphor.
Is like you actually become a trainer for those tigers.
Bitch, where?
So, I don't know. That's the best way to describe it. And the reason why I would not get weight loss.
So eloquent.
But I'm not like knocking anyone who has done it, because
you basically just were.
I just know that this feels more safe and more healthy, and the right way for me to do it is to do it here in the USA.
You don't look healthy. I don't think you've been losing weight.
Okay, guys, so I have...
Finally, she's moved on from talking about me. It's like, why are you so obsessed?
The little sound. So, I need to charge them. I have a little bit of a Amazon
Oh my god.
haul.
And I just said Amazon haul.
So,
God.
let's get into it. First things first. Okay, actually, before I haul any of this stuff, I know some people wonder, like, why do you do Amazon? Well, why don't you just, like, go to the store? My girlfriend is working majority of the day. I could take an Uber, have taken a couple in the past.
When?
But
she didn't block it.
To even get to the store, $20, $30. So it's like...
Girl paid $30 to get a diet soda.
Way more than I do for just
Uber
like
Eats to her.
So I save money doing it this way, and I have no problem, you know, getting it on Amazon. Anyways, it's just like a little sprayer for your hair. There is a little hairstyle I want to do where it says like, make sure it's like damp, like spray it with some water. And I didn't have anything like that, so
you can just shower and do the style once your hair gets to the damp stage.
I got some of this, they're insertable plastic dividers. And
for what?
They're like lace looking. They're so cute. They're actually all different.
I'm not in school anymore. I don't use dividers.
Actually, just a few days ago, started a class online, or a course, a course, same thing.
Not the same thing, but okay.
It has been a lot of fun so far. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I have been doing a lot of writing for it, and I'm just following the instructions that they say.
Y'all already know my thoughts on that class, course, whatever.
A ton of, but I didn't have certain things that I also needed, like dividers. So next bag, I got some maxi dresses. So here is a gray one.
Please show me.
Literally just gray. And then I actually got a like snake bite one. Snake bite. Okay. I used to have snake bites. If you can see the dots, the holes next to my lips. I meant to say snake skin. This is cute.
That is a sight and a half.
I really hope that they fit.
Try it on.
I'm sure they
try
will,
on.
Because I've gotten these in the past, just different colors and stuff, and they do fit. So.
Try it on.
This box. So this is a binder. It's also what I needed for class. To just put my little dividers in. Last but not least, I do notice that something is missing. I got 3 maxi dresses and I only have 2. So last but not least, I got some gel pens. So 120 of them.
Why?
Unique colors. So I am a little disappointed because the binder is broke right here.
Who cares? She's not going anywhere. She's at home.
Tabs or whatever you want to call them. Look how pretty they are. I love them.
I physically couldn't care any less than I already do.
And the stuff, you know, I've already done and stuff. And I realized it's also broke pretty bad right here. This is
put some tape on it like we all did in middle school.
It's okay. So I think this is like the first binder I've ever bought off of Amazon, and it's a bad experience. So I don't think I'll ever be doing that again. So this was sent to me by a subscriber.
I remember
that PO box unboxing, and I actually got the gel pens specifically to color. So
I like to color with crayons. You know what I mean?
Maybe Feline can color too. That's neat.
Why? God, to have that much free time. I swear. So talented. Our talented queen. Our color queen.
I wanted to do this one like super colorful.
I don't like it.
I mainly just wanted to.
I'm just getting ready for bed. I wanted to vlog more tonight, but I didn't. I suffer with pretty bad panic attacks, and tonight I had one. As you can tell, my eyes are swollen. I can't tell. I can't even tell. So she looks the same. Yeah, that happened, and it ruined my night, obviously. So, like, I was just gonna like end the video and be like, you know, something happened. I haven't had a panic attack in over a year. My goal is to be more transparent and vulnerable, and I had a panic attack. Nothing caused moments that people still quote me by. Like, not being able to control, like, depression. It's like all those things, like not being able to control your mind sometimes, or your emotions or anything. It's one of the most scariest things in the world. I feel like I need to actually share this, because I need people to know that, like, mental things it's scary. Even though a quote came out of that, my anxiety is very real. And no one's trying to say you don't have anxiety. Are very real and scary. And I think what is the craziest is like everything could be going right, and anxiety just
decides to mess that up.
I'm so happy she's Amber explaining anxiety to us.
There's no being interviewed by you. There's no P.O. box.
The minimal amount of
There's
effort
none of
it
that
would
in this
take to
one.
do
I know
those.
I'll wake up and I'll feel better. I mean, now that the attack is gone, I already feel better, obviously, but
It
it's
would
like
take
that
2 seconds to read
What's
it,
the word? Residual?
screenshot it,
Aftermath effects.
and put it in the video.
So, yeah. I love you guys, and I hope you guys are doing okay. If you feel your mental health getting a little, see somebody, please talk to somebody.
Gotta
I don't know
herd the
if this
cat.
might be triggered by my first therapy appointment. I don't know, because I did already talk about some hard-hitting stuff. So maybe, I don't know. But regardless, I'll be okay. My head just like really hurts. I need to drink some water. I feel a little dehydrated. But I'm gonna go. I hope that you guys enjoyed what this video is worth, I guess.
I enjoyed it so much, except for the last 12 minutes of it, which I couldn't care less about. I mean, she did some effort by putting in the national helpline, I guess. Great. Good job, Amber. Well, that was fun. I have a couple of thoughts. She pretty much put in a minimal amount of effort. Again, didn't even show us what the dresses looked like. And Amber explained anxiety to us and panic attacks. Now, the thing I was excited about was her talking about me. However, I wish she would have said my name, y'all. Get my name out there. You know what I mean? Except now there's tons of confused French who will never know that I am the one who is scared of food. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will be back with another one. I have not filmed the Amberlynn Reid diet plan. I do have the diet plan. It is printed over here. Ooh. So I need to film that, but I think I'm going to call it quits with this one here, and I really wanted to do a video about Alexandra Rodriguez, so I'm probably going to do that, and then I will be coming at you guys tomorrow morning with a diet plan for